Welcome to the channel, and I hope you guys enjoy the channel. Hope you guys enjoy the channel enough to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell and turn on all notifications so you know when I'm going live and dropping new content. Well, it seems as though America's worst nightmare has risen back from the unaliving. Yes, the Black Panther Party. It seems as though there's a new Black Panther Party in town, and they ain't playing with these folks out here. So we're going to get into it, man. It seems as though this chapter is based up out of Philadelphia, but they're saying that they went down to Minnesota, or, man, basically they helping the protesters right now. They helping the protesters, and they saying they going to make and, you know, keep them under safety. Now, I want to know how you feel about that, right? Because it's a lot of people that are upset about it because they feel like this is not our community's fight. This is not our community's fight, so we need to just stay up out of it and let that community deal with it. So y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man, but we're going to go ahead and break it down because it seems as though it's a lot of people getting rubbed the wrong way about what is going on. So let's talk about it. All right, here we go. There's nothing we need more in 2026 than a rise in prominence from the Black Panthers. That's what is being said. Hold on, let me click on this so I can enlarge it a little bit so I can see a little better right there, y'all. Let's get to it. As Minneapolis shooting stirs fears of state violence, several Black Panther Party members made their presence known in Philly. All right, Black Panthers 2026. All right, so this one right here, this video, I think it's went viral now. 6108 says I can hold my long arm in my hand, just can't have my finger on the trigger. So don't ask me to do nothing that's against the law. Can I help you? I'm out here minding my business. I'm out here to control and watch you. Anything else? Because you guys like beating up our teenagers. Somebody sent us a video of y'all beating up teenagers. It was y'all. You part of that. It was y'all. It was y'all. You don't like to be labeled in with slave catchers. You shouldn't have taken their home. Sell out. You are a sellout. You wearing their shit. You are a sellout. You ain't protecting shit. You got to do whatever they tell you to, including hurt your people. Because you're walking up to me and I don't like you and I don't trust you and I don't got no conversation with you. So unless you're investigating the crime, leave me the fuck alone. I don't care. I got a gun license right here. This is legal. Philadelphia Crime Code 6108. Move your car out of people's way and get the fuck out of my face. Thank you, officer.
Have a good day.
You have a bad one. Sell out. Fuck out of here. You smiling for a sellout? You know where you came from? Slave catchers hired you to help catch their property, which was us. Slave catcher controls the origin of that cash. You bitch ass nigga, the fuck out of here. Go where you're needed. We don't need your help. Get out the fucking street. Like your supervisor said, get out the fucking street. Get out the fucking street. Go with him. Go with him. Get out the fucking street. You blocking traffic. Get out the fucking street. Get the fuck out the street. Thought you was gonna disarm. Ooh, hey, that was intense right there. I want to know what y'all think about it, man. Drop down in that comment section, man. Do y'all think that he was out of line the way he dealt with those officers? Or do y'all think he was right on key? Y'all thought he was right on point with what he did and how he talked to him and how he handled them, right? You saw the officers sitting there saying, I'm not y'all, but you wanted the same. You riding with them, right? You gonna choose your fellow cop over your fellow partner. We all know that, right? It's the code blue. It's the blue code until it's no longer the blue code. You gonna ride with your fellow officers. So he said you wanted them, so you with them, right? Like they, you know, this is also the same brother right there. That was just right there. So we about to check this out too.
By ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, fuck around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry bigger guns and we don't take no shit. Places where there are a lot of immigrants at, I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't going to act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault rifles and shotguns. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. That means them shotgun shells that shoot out of a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are going to legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public is going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got guns and body armor and walkie-talkies. That makes them immune to whatever the people would do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher. You meet them with equal force. All power to the motherfucking people.
No power to the pig.
Don't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, fuck around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party from self-defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry bigger.
Okay, so they basically repeating what they said. So basically they in Philadelphia. They had an ICE protest in Philadelphia, not in Minnesota, not in Minneapolis. That's where I was off at. So it seems as though they're in Philadelphia and they're protected, right? It seems as though he know his rights. He know his rights. You know what I'm saying? And he's standing by his rights. And that's what I always try to tell people. Know your rights. Read up on it. If you plan to do something, learn about it. Do the research before you just go out there and do it. Don't just see somebody else doing something and think that, hey, I can do that too. No, you better go out there and learn your rights for yourself. You better learn what's going on for you, right? And then we're going to get into the hypocrisy of things, right? We're going to get into the hypocrisy of things because it's going to go both ways. When you're talking about hypocrisy, you're talking about it both ways. It can go both ways. So if you're biased to one side and not to the other, because two wrongs don't make a right, right? If you felt like it was wrong for somebody else to do it, you can't then say it's okay for somebody else to do the exact same thing. So let's get over here to what they were saying about this, right? As you can see right here, this is Kyle Rittenhouse, or Rittenhouse, however you say his last name. The young male who took it upon himself to go to a protest being armed with a rifle, underage, and wind up taking lives, right? They stood up for it. Second Amendment. That's his Second Amendment right. We got to make sure we keep our Second Amendment rights. So why are you outraged, as you can see right here, not like that, when you see a picture of these three brothers with weapons? Is Second Amendment rights the same for everyone? Or is this Second Amendment rights only for a certain community? Right? So let's see what some of these comments had to say, right? I want to see what some of the comments. Let's check out some of these comments on this. If these LARPers plan to use federal agents, there are a whole lot of FAFO coming their way. Okay. Once again, leftists rediscovered the 2A. Keep that same energy when the left calls to ban guns for the millionth time. Some of us have always been armed. What of it? Okay. The Black Panther organization is a openly racist communist organization that doesn't represent America or our values. Once again, you can see the hypocrisy in things, right? Why did Kyle have to defend himself and his friend's business from rioters? There's a difference between defending your community from criminals and from the feds who are enforcing the law. Except they aren't defending their neighbors. They are protecting criminals and threatening law enforcement. Rittenhouse was at least taking on criminals that the police let destroy the city. Let's go. That's the actual patriot right there. And just like that, I'm a fan of the Panthers. So, like I said, you see the hypocrisy You see the hypocrisy. Everybody's going to try to find a reason as to why they are okay with one doing it and not okay with the other. Let's see right here. The Black Panthers were formed to protect citizens from the rampaging, out of control Oakland Police Department. The Panthers would monitor traffic stops, standing guard with loaded shotguns. It's called self-defense, and that's what we need right now. They own it. Let's see what they got to say on this one.
Generation, the younger generation, or just any generation.
Legally arm yourselves and unify, or else you will die. And I mean that in a literal sense. You see on the news all the time, Renee, you know, everybody say her name, Renee. Right? She just got shot in the face by ICE, right? This is a real thing, and they're not gonna stop. And the more they hurt people and get away with it, the more they gonna get that momentum to keep going. So everybody needs to unify and come together, and everybody needs to arm themselves, right? Because the revolution is in the barrel of a gun, whether you believe it or not. You want to be comfortable and you want to be nice. You don't want no confrontation. Look, Huey P. Newton said it the best. Anybody without a gun is either a slave or they're about to be one. You know? So, and people worried about people being scared of him. Huey P. Newton also said this when somebody asked him, don't you think the Black Panther Party is scary? Don't you think it's scaring people? He said, my people have been the ones afraid. Hey, sister, we got free groceries over here. Free hot soup and free clothes. He said, my people be the one afraid for hundreds of years. So if you're saying people scared of us, now that's a compliment. That means we're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Would you rather be scared of ICE? Would you rather be scared of the slave catcher, the police? Would you rather be scared of the government forces that are working against the people? Or would you rather be them scared to mess with you? That's for you to choose. That's for you to decide. Unify and arm yourselves and keep this mentality all the time. All power to the people.
All power to the people. Where can people find you?
All right, man. There you have it, man. That is the chairman and the spokesperson for the Black Panthers of Philadelphia. Me, personally, I don't want nobody to fear me, right? Because scared people do things that they wouldn't normally do, and they will be the first to try to take your life. I like my life. I like my situation, and I want to be here for my daughter. So I'm going to do my best to do that, and I'm going to put the prayers up top to, the Lord and Savior. So with that being said, man, I'll let her know how y'all feel about everything that is transpiring and going on. And you can let me know by dropping down in the comment section and dropping a comment. Or also hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell and turning on all notifications so you know when I'm going live and dropping new content for you and giving you some information that you might can use. Now, with that being said, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. So what I need y'all to do is stay blessed, prayed up. Why? Because I'm up out of here. Peace.